I heard he's very, very smart because he cast you. I mean, he made the casting of Superman and you were both invited too, right? You both casted for the same role.
This is very awkward. Yes. I auditioned for Superman.
You auditioned for Superman?
I auditioned for Superman, and I remember...
Before or
at the same time. We were
same time? Same day?
Yeah. Same
did you
day.
cross? I mean, did you saw each other?
So this was one of the moments I walked out of doing one of my audition scenes, and I walked out, and I was like, yeah, not bad, okay. And I walked around the corner, and there was like lots of shadows on the studio lot, and then one ray of sunshine, and David had taken a seat into this ray of sunshine and was sitting there, like, charging up from the sun, like Superman does, getting his power. And I walked over to say hello, and he stood up, and I was like, God damn, he's about an inch taller than me.
Which I'm not.
Look at his hair, look at his jawline. And then he started speaking. I shook his hand, and I was like, his hands are a bit bigger than me. And then he spoke, and I was like, oh, his voice is a little bit deeper, too. He sounds actually... And in that moment, whilst we were shaking hands, I was like, I'd be happy if this guy was Superman. I was like, you're perfect for it, really, genuinely. And, like, it's great. But also, what the
How was that day for you?
It was I mean, it was an amazing experience testing for it, but I remember meeting Nick. I've admired Nick as an actor for a long time, and to get to meet him in this context, both dressed as Clark Kent, in this kind of like, hello, you doing okay? Yeah, you doing all right? Yeah, it's a bit weird, this, you know, hanging from wires and reading this scene, and it was wonderful. And then the day that I found out that he had agreed to play Lex Luthor, I thought, this may be the best thing that happens to this film, because a superhero is only as interesting as their villain, and I knew Nick was going to bring something really serious.
Yeah.
I also think it's very smart, you know, that he calls you and says, like, you're not getting the role. Let me tell you who got it.
He said it just like that as well.
Let me tell you who got it. And then, do you want to play Lex Luthor and bring that hate to set that you're feeling?
I haven't stopped hating ever since. It's perfect. It's great fuel for the fire. No, it was funny when he called me about playing Lex. I kind of let out a little evil cackle. Because I remembered the first time reading the script and I read some of the Lex scenes and I was like, oh, maybe you'd be better as Lex than Superman. But then obviously you kind of bury that intuition and thought, because I was like, well, that's going to be distracting if I say that to anyone. So when he called and said that, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to work out well, because this is kind of what you knew all along was probably the better fit for you. So, that's it.